Dr. Shashi Tharoor's place in the Congress's current avatar is often a hotly debated issue. It invites polarized views. Some think the four-time MP deliberately defies the party line. He sings indirect or direct praises for the government on certain matters, only to show his own individuality and also show that he is different than the rest of the party. This, a section believes, is just defiant behavior on Dr. Tharoor's part. On the other hand, some think this is political maturity, that there is nothing wrong with what Dr. Shashi Tharoor says or does. Just blanket blind criticism of the government on everything isn't fair, and that there must be space for different views in the same political party, just like you had back in the day. But this is 2025. Unfortunately, politics has gotten more polarized. A slight deviation, even if it is with good intent, does raise eyebrows. In recent weeks and months, Dr. Shashi Tharoor has frequently made headlines for his comments. From first criticizing and then praising Modi government on its stance on the Ukraine war, to his "I have options" comment to Indian Express Malayalam in a podcast which was taken grossly out of context, Dr. Tharoor has raised eyebrows, particularly within the Congress, with his comments. The latest instance was today, in Dr. Shashi Tharoor's own constituency of Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, where visuals and comments from a port commission ceremony got everyone talking. Hello and welcome, I am Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today was in Kerala's Thiruvananthapuram. He was inaugurating the Virinjam International Seaport. This port has been developed by the Adani Group at a cost of 8,800 crore rupees. It is touted to be a big boost for India's maritime infrastructure. In attendance at the inauguration were Kerala Governor Rajendra Arlekar, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, CPIM Rajya Sabha MP Dr. John Brittas, Union Minister Suresh Gopi, BJP Kerala President Rajiv Chandrasekhar, billionaire Gautam Adani. Along with PM Modi, the other person who was in the spotlight was Dr. Shashi Tharoor, the MP under whose constituency this port comes. Visuals show Prime Minister Modi shaking hands, sharing a light moment with Dr. Tharoor on stage at the event. When it was the Prime Minister's chance to speak, he didn't shy away from taking a jibe at the opposition India alliance. Prime Minister Modi called Chief Minister Vijayan a strong pillar of the India Bloc, adding that Dr. Tharoor's presence will give sleepless nights to many people. When the translator struggled to translate the Prime Minister's comments in Malayalam, the Prime Minister joked that the message has reached where it had to.
अरे मुख्यमंत्री जी से भी मैं कहना चाहूंगा, आप तो इंडिया अलायंस के बहुत बड़े मजबूत पिलर हैं, यहां शशि थरूर भी बैठे हैं और आज का ये इवेंट कई लोगों की नींद हराम कर देगा.
നമ്മുടെ എയർലൈൻസുമായിട്ടുള്ള ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ, അതുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങളിലും ആവശ്യമായ ശ്രദ്ധ നൽകണം.
He could not. Well, मैसेज चला गया जहां जा रहा था.
Last night, Shashi Tharoor even put out a post on social media platform X saying how he managed to reach Trivandrum Airport just in time. He said he managed to do so despite delays at the dysfunctional Delhi airport. And like visuals on your screen show, Dr. Shashi Tharoor received Prime Minister Modi at the Trivandrum Airport along with Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. Now, a section online praised Dr. Tharoor for rising above party lines and welcoming the Prime Minister to his constituency as part of a larger convention. Many even joked about whether it is time for Dr. Tharoor to switch from the Congress to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Of course, the latter seems far-fetched and even improbable at this point. The inauguration of this port even triggered a credit war between the BJP and Congress. Congress leaders Jairam Ramesh and Ramesh Chenitala pointed out that it was late Oommen Chandi who ensured the port project became a reality. Shashi Tharoor, being an MP, was part of it then, and so it was logical for him to be there now when the port has been officially inaugurated by the Prime Minister. On PM Modi's sleepless night comment, Congress hit back. General Secretary Organization K.C. Venugopal tweeted, "Even after the horrific terrorist attack in Pahalgam, our Prime Minister remains fixated on disturbing the sleep of opposition leaders instead of confronting the real threat, Pakistan. His priorities are crystal clear, appeasing his real master, Adani. But rest assured, Prime Minister, while you are busy with your distractions, our sleepless nights will be spent holding you accountable." So that was today's story. Now, recent comments by Dr. Tharoor and the BJP have repeatedly given some hints of a soft corner for the other, or so is the reading of so many people out there. BJP Kerala President and former Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar just yesterday called Shashi Tharoor a sane voice in the Congress. This was in context to what Dr. Tharoor said a few days back on the Pahalgam terror attack. The four-time MP said the government must be held accountable for the intel lapses, but just not now. He said, obviously there was no foolproof intelligence, there was some failure, but we have got the example of Israel, the world's best intelligence services according to everybody, which were taken by surprise on the 7th of October, just 2 years ago. It seems to me, just as Israel is waiting till the end of the war before they demand accountability, similarly I think we too should see the present crisis through and then demand accountability from the government. No country can ever have a foolproof 100% intelligence. Dr. Tharoor was praised for his matured comment on the Pahalgam attack following, of course, this horrific attack where 26 people died. As for the Congress, the party did begin on a united footing, saying the opposition is with the government in whatever it decides to do in retaliation. Then it looked like each leader was deviating from the party line in some way or the other, including the likes of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. As for Dr. Tharoor, Congress leader Udit Raj, he's also the Congress MP, Udit Raj slammed his colleague, especially for his foolproof intelligence bit in that statement. Raj publicly questioned whether Dr. Tharoor was a BJP spokesperson. He further questioned whether Dr. Tharoor was afraid of the CBI, ED or income tax, and that is why he was defending the Saffron party. Of course, the Trivandrum MP hit back, saying he speaks for himself and that everyone knows he isn't with the BJP. But there's no smoke without fire. Every time Dr. Tharoor praises the Modi government, heads do turn. For a Congress that has aggressively taken on the Modi government on every issue, Dr. Tharoor doesn't quite fit that bill in its entirety. He's almost the exception. On several issues, he has differed with the party high command. And articulate as he is, Dr. Shashi Tharoor has never shied away from putting forth his point of view. Just like in 2022, he didn't shy away from even contesting the Congress's presidential election, something that looked like a done deal from the word go, in favor of his rival Mallikarjun Kharge, who was the unofficial pick of the Gandhi family. In fact, we had done a detailed video sometime back on the times that Dr. Tharoor has drawn the Congress's ire, about how he's reportedly upset with the High Command for not being given enough relevant space. But many believe this is Shashi Tharoor's own doing. How can an experienced parliamentarian not follow the party line as it is laid down? And where is the scope for nuance if the party has decided that a particular issue has to be addressed in a particular matter? And a lot of his comments haven't reportedly gone down well with the high command of the Congress party. And that is one of the biggest drawbacks that many point out. Whether this hurts the party, the Congress party, is something we will understand next year, because 2026 is the crucial year when Kerala goes to polls. Ruling communist-led Left Democratic Front, LDF, under Pinarayi Vijayan's leadership, is eyeing another term in power. On the other hand, there is their fellow India ally, Congress, and its UDF, or United Democratic Front, on the other side. A Congress riddled with factionalism in Kerala. In fact, Dr. Shashi Tharoor hasn't held back in saying that he is among the most preferred chief minister face in Kerala. But is that acceptable to an already factionalized Kerala Congress? More so, how Kerala's voter view this image of Dr. Tharoor, of trying to have a separate statesman-like image of himself. That will be something that will be very interesting to watch. And whether this ends up, this image of Dr. Tharoor ends up being a boon or bane for the Congress party in the state of Kerala. We will be tracking that space very closely for you. But that's all we have for this news report. Thanks for watching.